Welcome, Canine confectioners, to another episode of Pawsitive Profit. I'm your host, Carob Brothers. In this episode, we embark on a delectable journey into the world of dog cookies, focusing on the magic of carob chips and carob powder. Are they a barkworthy delight or a potential pup predicament? Join me as we kick off this series on carob, exploring the secrets so you know more about this dog-safe ingredient that will educate you, and you can educate your future customers who may ask about the use of carob in your treats. This is a series you won't want to miss. I've got some recipes as well. Ready to dive into the delicious details? Stay tuned. Welcome to the Pawsitive Profit Podcast. I'm Carob Brothers, dog treat business owner and collector of way too many cute cookie cutters. Do you love to bake treats for your dog and think about starting or growing your own home-based dog treat business, but you're unclear about how to do all the things to make it successful? Sister, I've been there, and we've got this. If you want to step into your potential and turn your passion into profit, listen and learn with the other bakers in the pack to get clarity and confidence to bake dog treats from home, make money, and of course, pet all the dogs while you're at it. Give your dog a treat, grab one for yourself, and join our brigade of positive profiteers, and let's dig into the episode. Before we dig into this episode, I want to read a review from Apple Podcasts. This is by Rosie Rod. It's called Ready to Grow. Ready to learn and grow my business not only in markets, but local stores and online. What a great podcast to help all small businesses. Thank you. And thank you, Rosie. Thanks for listening to the show. Thank you for your feedback. My goal is to help dog treat bakers specifically. Whether you are starting, whether you already have a business, a budding business, thinking about it, we'll have episodes that cover a wide range of topics. So I really am thankful for your review. I'm going to keep on making content for you guys. If you like what you hear on today's episode, I invite you to head over to Apple Podcasts and leave a review for the show. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, like this episode and please subscribe to my channel if you want more of this tasty dog treat content. In today's first episode of the carob series, let's dive into an overview of the tasty world of carob. Don't worry, if what you're looking for isn't in this episode, I've got about 6 other episodes to follow with specific content on carob, so you can find the episode you're looking for, dive into it, and get that great info. What is carob? How is it made? And why has it become such a sought-after alternative to chocolate and dog treats? We'll unveil the mysteries surrounding carob, from its origin to flavor profile, and explore the key reasons behind its popularity among dog treat enthusiasts. And we're going to do this in short episodes. I've got a lot of different topics to cover, and I found that short episodes really help tie everything in together, and you can get great nuggets of information that don't have to take a long time. So let's talk about the carob origins. Carob comes from the pod of the Ceratonia siliqua tree that's native to the Mediterranean region. Often referred to as the carob bean, these pods contain seeds surrounded by a sweet pulp. That pulp is ground to produce carob powder or used to make carob chips. One of the primary reasons that carob has gained popularity is its role as a safe and friendly dog treat chocolate alternative. Unlike chocolate, carob lacks theobromine. That's the compound that can be toxic to dogs. It's really toxic to dogs. And pretty much we all know that of the list of food not to give dogs, chocolate is right up there. This makes carob a sweet solution for pet owners looking to treat their furry friends without the associated risks of chocolate. Let's talk about the flavor profile of carob. Carob has a naturally sweet and mild flavor with notes of caramel and honey. I'm getting hungry already. This is not just good for dogs, it's delicious for humans. If you've never tried carob chips, I encourage you, please try them. They're absolutely delicious. Its taste is often compared to chocolate, although it lacks the bitterness found in cocoa. This pleasant sweetness makes carob a delightful addition to dog treats, providing a tasty experience for canine taste buds. And there's a lot of combinations you can do with carob. A popular one that I used to do for a dog that would come in and they only wanted something carob. One of the most popular things I made was my Fat Elvis donut. And the Fat Elvis donut was a banana applesauce donut with a peanut butter glaze, and I did dehydrated banana chips on top with a carob drizzle. Oh my gosh, it looked good enough to eat. It looked spectacular. And this was this dog's particular favorite, Marlowe. Anyway, carob is something that I try to carry, and that's the donut that really did it for me. Beyond being a safe alternative, carob also offers health benefits. It contains fiber, which can aid in digestion, and it's rich in polyphenols. And if you know what polyphenols are, you know it's an antioxidant known for its potential to combat oxidative stress and inflammation. That's kind of cool because that can work for dogs too. While carob is not a substitute for a balanced diet, obviously, carob does add a wholesome touch to your pup's treats. Carob chips also bring more than just flavor to the table. They can enhance the texture of dog treats, providing a delightful crunch or chewiness. The textural element adds to the overall enjoyment of the treats, making them not only safe, but also satisfying for your furry companions. You'll have some customers that will walk in if you have carob chips on your cookie, or even a glaze made with carob powder or carob chips, and they'll say, is that safe for dogs? The information you're going to find in this series will educate you to know exactly what to tell them. It is safe for dogs. Absolutely. Carob is also very versatile. Whether you're baking cookies or biscuits or even pup-friendly cakes, carob chips seamlessly integrate into a variety of dog recipes. Same with carob powder. This versatility allows bakers to get creative, and it provides a wide range of treats that cater to different tastes and preferences. So there's a whole range of things you can do with carob chips and carob powder. I can't wait to get into it and explore this whole thing with you. Stay with me as we move into the next segment where we will explore how carob chips and carob powder is made. Carob chips are made from the dried and roasted carob pods of the Serotonia siliqua tree. This process involves several steps. First is harvesting. The cocoa pods are harvested once they've ripened on the carob tree. The pods are typically brown and have a sweet pulp surrounding the seeds. That's right, carob is naturally sweet. Then they're dried. The harvested pods are dried to remove the moisture content, and this can be done naturally by exposing them to the sun or using specialized drying equipment. Probably dehydrators, right? Once dried, the carob pods are roasted to develop their characteristic flavor. Roasting enhances the natural sweetness and imparts a rich caramel-like taste to the carob. Interestingly enough, roasting carob pods is a lot like roasting coffee beans. You'll find light roast carob, medium roast carob, dark roast carob. All those differ in shades. If you're using carob as a colorant to tint your frosting, you can get a nice variety of shades. Also flavor, it affects the flavor profile, just like a coffee bean. I find that pretty interesting. After roasting, the seeds are removed from the carob pods, and the seeds are usually not used in making carob chips. That's a little bit different from coffee because we use the bean, we roast the bean, we grind the bean, right? And we mix it with water and we have coffee. With carob, the pods are used and the beans are discarded. The remaining pulp of the carob pods is ground into a fine powder, which is the raw material for making carob chips. That carob powder can be used as is, or it can be further processed into carob chips. Carob powder is often combined with fats such as palm kernel oil or other fats to create a mixture that can be molded and solidified into a chip or a chip-like shape. The carob in the fat mixture is molded into chip shapes, and then it's allowed to solidify. The molds are then cooled to ensure that the carob chips maintain their desired form. Now, because they're mixed with this fat and then solidified, this means that for carob chips, when they get warm, they're also going to melt. So if you have used carob chips and you've used them in your treats, like maybe an icing or a glaze or something like that, and you've had to vend in the hot summer heat, you'll notice that your carob chips do melt, which is why I really like working with carob powder over carob chips if I'm going to make any glaze or any icing. You guys stay tuned. There will be recipes in this series and I will give you a carob icing that does not melt. It's fantastic. I cannot wait to share it with you. More on that later. So after the carob chips, we're just going to get back to how carob is made. After the chips are solidified, the carob chips are then packaged and ready for your use. They can be incorporated into various recipes, including dog treats or even human treats. You guys, if you have not tasted carob chips, they're amazing. They're absolutely delicious. And they are a safe and dog-friendly alternative to chocolate. Carob chips, as we have learned, offer a magical combination of safety, sweetness, and versatility for dog treat enthusiasts. Understanding the origin and flavor profile of carob enhances our appreciation for this delightful alternative to chocolate. Join me next time as we explore the delicate balance between flavor, nutrition, and potential health benefits or concerns when it comes to carob chips. If you've enjoyed this segment of Pawsitive Profit, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the show for more insights into the wonderful world of dog treats. Connect with me on social media at Pawsitive Profit and share your own carob creations with me using the hashtag Pawsitive Profit. Until next time, don't forget to treat yourself well. Hey sis, one quick thing before you go. If this podcast episode helped or blessed you in some way, the number one way you can pay it forward is to head over to Apple Podcasts and search for my show, Pawsitive Profit. Leave me a review and subscribe to the channel. Your heartfelt messages of gratitude impact me so much and bring me such massive joy. I would be so appreciative. Don't forget to join the free Facebook community at facebook.com/groups/start a dog treat business. And send me your juicy questions at PAWSITIVEPROFIT.com. I positively appreciate you and look forward to connecting with you again soon. Until then, don't forget to treat yourself well.